We're gonna go over reaction time for fielding, and we're gonna start right now. The split stance trap bar deadlift is gonna be one exercise that you can use to immediately improve your ability to react quickly. Now, I'm gonna give you 3 strength movements, and then we're gonna go in deeper into other exercises that are gonna increase your power output and your impulse expression. So if we did this exercise, a split stance trap bar deadlift, okay? We wanna get set where we have our back big toe in line with our heel. Get set with that upper back here. And if we can think about a baseball player, they're here, if they're out in the outfield, they're trying to get ready to track a ball. Same thing if we're the infielders. We need to be ready to move quickly. So we have to have some overcoming strength. So we can be in this position here, okay, and put most of your weight on that front foot. Boom, come up. Boom, come up. One more. Boom. We wanna switch, okay, same thing. Boom. Boom. And you'll feel that glute and quad light up. Now, 2 other movements here. Another exercise that's gonna help with change of direction, because oftentimes when we make our initial read on a ball coming off the bat, we might take a step forward and that might put us out of position, because then once we do the calculations in our head, we see the ball's going over our head. Same thing if we're in the infield, we might take a step here and then realize we gotta track to the other side. So we wanna be strong unilaterally, okay? So that can also lead us into something like a single leg squat here. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice and rapid. And you can build up to a little bit heavier triples or sets of 5 even, and then you can do lighter drop sets to focus on that speed. 1, 2, These are 2 exercises that are gonna help unilaterally. You can pick up that single leg squat stand and pad at garagestrength.com. Now, that 3rd key strength movement is gonna focus a little bit more on moving heavy weight fast in a bilateral scenario. So we're gonna do a hang power clean. Now, the reason why I wanna do a hang power clean, I wanna see the athlete lower, nice and controlled, and then explode as fast as possible. And you can actually, as a coach, use an auditory command or even use something visual like an actual ball coming out of your hand, dropping a bouncy ball, anything along those lines to help improve that reaction time with the eye and the intent of the muscular action. So the first 3 exercises are gonna be split stance trap bar deadlift, single leg squat, and then finally those hang power cleans we use quite a bit inside of our app peak strength, especially when we're focusing on impulse day. Impulse day is gonna improve our reactive capability when it comes down to fielding. Okay, we gave you 3 strength movements. Now we're giving you a 4th movement that would be something that we use on athlete day. Now, when we're talking about baseball, or if we're just thinking about baseball, right? Oftentimes there might be a situation where an outfielder takes a step back, they make the read on the ball, and then they've got to track forward. That has to happen very, very quickly. This also occurs with infielders, but typically you're gonna see this more with outfielders. And that's where this next exercise is gonna come into play. It's gonna train that aspect. What I wanna see is with baseball players, and when we're using the 5S protocol for plyometric training, we're thinking about going through slowly. Then we're gonna do some stop work. Then we're gonna do some stutter steps. Then we're gonna do some more speed, and then that specificity. In this specific example, we might start with go through this slowly, okay? So we're just gonna do single leg hurdle hops here. Nice and slow, boom, boom. It's really hard to do it slow. Then we're gonna go through actually stopping to just force that deceleration. So we're here, boom, 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 okay? Now, stutter steps. This is where we can start to think about getting a little bit lighter on our feet. Boom, 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 okay? Now, speed would look like this. Just realized I'm actually giving you guys basically 5 exercises here. So it's here, boom, 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 boom. Now, the specific part, this is where we're talking about with that scenario, taking a step back, tracking, coming forward. We're gonna go here, boom, 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 boom. So, the big aspect is you have a drop position and you want to sort of focus on this. That backwards jump could mimic here, ball's hit, boom, I got to track forward, go. Make sure you're doing both legs. Use that 5S protocol to improve your power output, and this is going to help you with that split-second reaction. Now we want to focus on outfielders, infielders. They're ready here, right? Ball gets hit, they've got to move, okay, laterally. Boom. And ideally, if we're following the same protocols that we have set up inside of Peak Strength, we're focusing on enough strength training to strengthen the glutes, to strengthen the quads, to strengthen that trunk so that we can react quickly. And even this stuff's gonna help us when we're batting as well. So one thing that I like to do is something easy where we just do a little bit of a step here, okay? Step, and maybe we're here as an infielder, we take a step and then we gotta move this way. And then what I do is I just add a little bit more complexity, okay? So we can do this where we're starting with the athletes here. You go step, boom, boom. And what we wanna think about really, that first drop step into a rapid jump and react quickly. We just wanna train the aspect of reacting very, very quickly laterally. So this is gonna be a baseball jump series 1. We're here, boom, 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 okay? Let's do that again. Just a little step. Little steps like a little bit of stutter. Guys here, boom, 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 okay? You wanna do both sides, and you really wanna think about here, I'm waiting, boom, boom, boom. It's gonna help improve that reaction time, and then we can start to lengthen this circuit to make it a little bit longer to help you improve with a target. And then ideally, over a long period of time, you even start to add in other visual things to stimulate your reaction time. Before we give you that last key exercise, I know a lot of baseball players struggle with their overall strength training. A lot of you guys are concerned you're gonna get big and bulky and look like a D tackle or something like that. And that's why we put together Peak Strength with a baseball specific program. So if you guys head over to peakstrength.app, the Google Play Store, the Apple iOS Store, you can go in and select that you're training specifically for baseball. That's gonna help with that shoulder strength. It's gonna help with your overall ability to react quickly. It's gonna help with the stability and the maintenance of your overall joint integrity. And those are key factors that we want you guys to test out for free. You're gonna get 5 free workouts to improve that baseball training. Now let's get back to the video and check out those last exercises. The next movement is gonna be another fantastic lateral exercise, but it's gonna help us changing direction. Okay, so we're gonna change multiple directions, and we can even analyze the baseball player and look at, okay, how are they reacting bilaterally? How are they reacting unilaterally? We can push them through a couple different tests. And this could be one test that you would use. So we can start with just here, an easy double leg jump, okay? So they start to warm up, they get used to this. Here, boom. Now, the next thing is my right leg is my dead leg, okay? It's the leg that is not as explosive. So if I'm here, jump, okay? Off one leg, here, jump and land. Now, next thing would be, I'm here, okay? Boom, boom, okay? Change of direction, right? Change of direction. That's what we're thinking about with fielders. Boom, and they've got to move, especially infield. It's happening so freaking quickly. Now we're going here, boom, boom, nice and easy. Now, here's where I think it gets really, really fun, and this is where I'm gonna challenge coaches out there to use this as a test. So we're gonna go easy. I'm gonna do a drop, hide and jump to a bound that is measured. And what I wanna do, I'm gonna give you a little secret here, is that I'm gonna start this off, and I'm not gonna tell the athlete. I'm gonna say single leg jump with a bound, and you're gonna land bilaterally. So we're gonna go here, boom, 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 okay? I know that was weak sauce, but bear with me here. Let's do 2 tests. Boom, 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 okay? That's a measurement. We get a measurement off that. Now, we go left side, so we can go over on this side. We have the cone in place. The cone is essentially teaching us where are they jumping from, so that gives us that measurement. So we could go cone, cone, jump, okay? That gives us both sides. Now, here's the unique part. We get that test result. Now we go here, boom, boom, boom. And we can compare legs, okay, unilaterally, and bilateral movement. So this gives us some really good readings. And then when we're doing everything back in the beginning, remember in the beginning, we talked about those hang powers, single leg, split stance, all those things now we can use to try and iron this stuff out. So we've got to make sure that we're doing this. We've got to make sure that we have these case studies laid out, and we have to make sure that we're actually thinking through what these results mean. And that's exactly what we're doing inside of our app, Peak Strength. You guys can head over to peakstrength.app, the Google Play Store, the Apple iOS Store, and you get 5 free baseball-based workouts when you click on the baseball program. Because remember, freaks, if you want to become a champion, you've always got to cultivate your power. Peace.